I wanted to shoot one more video to get it in landscape because up and down just doesn't really do it very well. It's hard to catch everything in there. So this is the drum kit. My throne's right there. My pedals will be right in front of me. So is the snare, and so are my hi-hats. Centered right on the bass drum. All my cymbals are really easy to reach. All the toms are really easy to reach. The only thing that's a little difficult is going from the 10 to the 12 because you have to lift up pretty good. But I mean, it's only a few inches. It's really no big deal. And I'm sure I'll get more used to it as I play. But this was all about a search for trying to do ambidextrous drumming. And I kept putting hi-hats on the left and right side. And it was just, they were unworkable for me at my experience level. I'm not even using X-hats this time around. At least not yet. I got the cowbell, of course, but I'm going to use that as a percussion rack for just about anything I want to put on there. Like if I want to put my side snare, I have a little Pearl M80 I love using. My China's up there, my ride's right there, real easy to get to. In fact, it's probably the best position I've ever had it in. So easy to switch from left-handed to right-handed. On the hi-hats, there's no crossing over, completely open-handed drumming. The left side is concentrated more on the lower tones. I have the 10 and the 14, the higher pitch tones. The 10 and the 14, the 12 and the 16 on the right side. The rototoms are just kind of there because I have them. I'm not really concentrating on using those right now. That's not the idea, but they are usable in that spot, which makes it great. I'm going to pause this and go around the other side. Actually, let me get a side view as well. I'm going to walk it around. PDP-LX lacquer red and black fade. So there's the bass drum, obviously right in the middle. There's the Pearl RH 2050 hooked up on a rail. So that's right in the middle. And the snare. And of course my throne is right there. I absolutely love this kit. I'm so excited to start using this. I don't know why I never thought of this before. The only reason this is possible, and I'm not endorsed by anybody. Nobody would endorse me. I could barely do the money beat. So anything I say is because I truly love the products. Obviously, I love Saluda cymbals, and I will continue to use them because the customer service is just beyond approach. There's my Pearl RH 2050 pedal, controls the hats, but here's the big thing. The offset pedals, offset Eclipse pedals. Other companies, there's probably one or two other companies that make a pedal similar to this, but it's like you have two slave pedals. There's no centered one. You see the handles are right there, and that's an attack head, by the way. A lot of people always ask when they see it. It's an attack orbit head on both sides. But this lets you center your snare right in the middle. And it made such a difference to me. It let me open up to open-handed drumming so much easier, but I don't know why. I never thought of just putting one hi-hat in the middle. I could switch hi-hats to my 13s if I want very easily, or keep the 14s on there. Obviously, any hi-hats I want to throw on there. My ride is easy to get to now. It's just, there's going to be more videos coming. I'm going to do some stuff playing around, which I don't usually put online because I'm such an amateur and so new to drumming. But if anyone has ever seen anything on my channel before, or on Facebook or any place, you know my drum kit is usually huge. It's ridiculous what I have, quite honestly, for somebody that's been drumming for 6 months. Just about 6 months. Gosh, I've got probably 8 or 10 more cymbals that I could put on here if I wanted to. That's not what it's about. I'm going to miss having my stack. That's not on here. I might add that eventually. I could always put that on over here, or I could put it over there, so I could use that. It's kind of fun for that clap sound, but I could live without it. I don't have my 8 on my kit. This is normally a 7-piece PDP kit. I'm not using the snare. I'm using a Pearl Sensitone, and I'm not using the 8. One thing I found was once I switched to the 7-piece kit, everything was getting too high and out of reach because I wanted that 8 in there so bad. I don't really play it. It just doesn't fit into my music like some people's music that they play. I play more rock and metal and stuff like that, so it's honestly, I could just play with those and not even use these. Those are what I play the most, those 3 drums. But I could put the side snare over here, or I could put my 8 over here if I want, or I could put it over there if I really want to add it later. It's open to a lot of options. Listen, I really appreciate it if you've watched this long. I truly do, and I appreciate you watching my videos. And thank you to all my subscribers. It's really grown the channel in the last couple months, and I'm so thankful. I really am. I appreciate all the comments, even some of the negative ones. Did have to remove one guy and report him, but it's the first time I've ever had to do that. But I love the comments. I love interacting with people. I try to respond to every comment that's made. Sometimes I miss them, but if I see them, I will absolutely respond. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching this, you probably have. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and happy drumming.